Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Yankees franchise series. Chat, why didn't you fucking tell me my hair looked like that? What the hell? Might be a lost cause. But yo, we are back. Sorry for the somewhat, of a delay. Last time we were on here, I believe, was Monday, and it is now Saturday. Reason for that being, chat, is we've been recording a tournament in the warehouse, which I tell you that now in part because I got to make sure I don't spoil nothing. I won't spoil anything, so don't ask any questions because I can't answer them. I'm not trying to be all, Tom Holland about this and accidentally slip up about what happened over the last few days. And for those who know what I'm talking about, the JM Warehouse games on YouTube, check it out. It's freaking awesome. But yo, speaking of awesome, stand by. Yes, precisely. Franchise. And that last game was awesome. Good Lord. That was great. Intro was going somewhat smooth. But okay. Last game, of course, we bounced back offensively. Thank freaking goodness. Series finale against Milwaukee, not great at all. Difficulty, we'll talk about that, what we're going to do going into this game. But offensively, we bounced back. And that was nice. That was nice, chat. So what we're going to do today is obviously play Game 5 of the season. We're 2-2 on the year so far. Game 2 against the D-backs coming up. We'll get to that in just a moment. Really quick, chat. First things first. How the hell are you? Good to see you guys back, whether you're here live or watching later on the replay. Shout out to you guys. And you're the reason why I keep coming on here with these streams, because the feedback continues to be freaking awesome. And, for an egotistical maniac like myself, that goes a long way. So, we're going to get into this today. Talk a little Yankees baseball. There has been some news for sure. Let me lower this music really quick. But obviously, just to recap everything, we just found out J.C. Escara is going to be the Yankees' backup catcher. Other than that, Dom Smith didn't make the roster. Ben Rice is raking. He's going to be the DH. Thrilled about that. And I'm talking real life now. If you want all the updates about what's been going on with the Yankees spring training, I put out a post last night, probably 1,000 characters, to be honest, recapping kind of all the little news and notes about what's been going on. I'm sure we'll get to it, chopping it up in the chat, which, speaking of, I think that's pretty much all I got to say to you guys, for now, in the intro. Drop a like. Please subscribe if you are new. And, I want to go to the big screen and make this one last announcement. Reminder, watch parties are back on Thursday, which is, of course, opening day. Yankees Brewers, 3 p.m. We're going to be getting going right around, the 2 o'clock hour. It's going to be a long stream. We'll be I don't even want to say kicking it, chat, because that, was almost misleading. Vibes are going to be high. Energy's going to be high. It's obviously going to be like a playoff game. We're going to be hype, chat. And we're going to be, cracking open a few. In this case, tonight, Sun Cruisers. Opening day, we'll see what the deal is. But, that's how we roll around here, and that same vibe applies tonight. And speaking of today, let's start gaming, I'm going to have to start time stamping in the chat for those who watch on replay to, this is when the game's starting. And that is now. But all right, let's get into it. Now, there are going to be some potential, interesting decisions when it comes to the real-life roster decisions that I may want to apply to my franchise because it is so early on. And one of those is that it is seeming like, Oswald Peraza might be out of here any day now. And, he's had a bad spring. Cashman spoke today, said he's looking to add a right-handed bat. And Pablo Reyes is above him on the depth chart. So there's a chance that, say we found out notification breaks after this game, Peraza traded or cut, whatever it may be. I still can't imagine they would cut him, but maybe they would. I would more so assume trade. We'll see. But if Peraza's not on the roster as he is in my franchise, we're going to take care of that because it is so early on. I'm not, emotionally attached to Oswald Peraza as a member of the 26-man roster. But, we'll play all that by ear. Game 2 against the D-backs, Let's get this all set up. Actually, really quick, sorry. I do just want to take a look at Paul Goldschmidt because if you remember, and this is the reason why it's the thumbnail for today's franchise app. Dude, there's no way I let those sunglasses fly, chat. There's no fucking world where we pulled up Paul Goldschmidt's baseball page, or player page, excuse me, and we let those sunglasses fly. But, what I was saying is, I kind of like to go into each game with a little bit of a storyline, and it's loose. It's kind of a nothing burger. That's how my brain works. We got to get Paul Goldschmidt going. That's the storyline for today's games. And just 143 in, first 4 games. Again, who really gives a shit? And by no means am I going to apply this logic to real life. But, you know, I can get myself in a hole when it comes to franchise, especially with, we don't know exactly which difficulty we're rolling with going forward. I think, chat, and I want to pull you guys up in a moment. I think we'll start off Hall of Fame again today. And if I crush it, which I'm so down to fucking do, then I think Game 3 against Arizona will go Legend. But yeah, quick refresher on that. GOAT pitching, that's not going to change. And yeah, offensively, we'll play it by ear. But for now, I think we'll do Hall of Fame, which should be what it's set to currently. Carrasco pitched Game 4, and this is also going to be the first start of the year for Marcus Stroman, which is kind of exciting. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have, like, a quarter of you, because some of you probably don't get thrilled by this stuff. I know a lot of you say you do it the same way, and I think that's freaking awesome. But we haven't taken a look at Stroman's player page. I just want to make sure everything looks good. The face model doesn't look great. He's kind of gotten screwed, like, ever since his debut, bro. Going back to, like, MLB 15, the show. I feel like Marcus Stroman has never really looked right. All right, I'm just going to change this white to team color 3. That way, when he eventually pitches on the road, it will give him gray cleats, not, like, you know. I can't stand with the road grays. You know, they have white cleats, and it's, like, obnoxious looking, and it's like, come on, bro. Relax. But, all right, yo. Here we go. We'll set our lineup, which, man, we'll do this in the... I just want to pull up the actual opening day lineup, what it's most likely going to be, and really quick discuss that. Because, yo, I've been excited about Ben Rice, obviously, but what do I know? I'm just a fan. The results he's putting up this spring have me thrilled about, like, relatively speaking, considering the circumstances that we're not all that hyped, you know, again, relatively speaking, to, like, last year for the offense. This lineup this year could be, like, a blast to watch, possibly. We'll get to that in a moment. As for us, I don't think we're going to change anything here in my world. Yeah, why would we? Bang. Really quick, this is what I think the Yankees opening day lineup's going to be next Thursday. Where's my freaking lineup, chat? No, not that. This right here, man. And it's nothing all that crazy, but the fact that Wells is hitting as well as he is without, no pun intended, without, or being in the leadoff spot, obviously encouraging. Bellinger has been terrific all spring long. Why don't I hear audio on my, oh, that's because I'm not on this screen anymore. Projected WRC pluses, take that with a grain of salt, all above 100. But Rice doing what he's doing in spring, which seemingly is 113 mile an hour exit velocity, like every single at bat. He's in the 7 hole. Jason's put up a good spring. Again, Bellinger has hit. Goldschmidt's looked good. His back seemingly is no longer that much of an issue. But, yeah, wrote it out last night, and I was just thinking, man, like, it almost kind of pissed me off in a sense, because I was thinking, yo, like, damn, if we did have Cole, if he was healthy. Classic case of you don't know what it's gone, what you have till it's gone. But point is, the lineup this year at the very least is going to be fun to watch, and we'll see what happens with it. Starting next Thursday, watch parties are back. But all right, yo, Stroman on the bump for the Yanks. Let me pull up the chat, and then we'll get this one going. We'll probably kicking it for a little bit tonight. Maybe even play 2 games, wrap up a series all in one stream. We'll see what the vibe is. But yeah, once I pull you guys up here, we'll get going. We will get going, baby. How we doing, chat? How we doing? All right, let me pause this really quick. Just make sure audio is all good. Yeah, I'm okay off that spinning Mentis. That's a big part of the realistic in parentheses, dude. Like, I can't do any trades like that, or I won't be able to sleep at night, yo. But I got my guy Anthony in chat, Captain Peter. How we doing, yo? Cologne, Alex, the Slim Jim. Fucking love Slim Jims, bro. We were in the warehouse again, and the place is always loaded up with Slim Jims. Fantastic snack. But who gives a shit about any of that? Captain Bodega says, big fan of your content, man, dude. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all you guys. Truly, you guys are my homies, yo. I'm fucking kicking with you on a Saturday night. Sun Cruiser open. Hope you guys, doing the same thing, whether that's a Sun Cruiser yourself or a freaking Diet Coke. I don't know. I'll take one of those too. But with that in mind, again, drop a like on the video, and now we're finally going to get going. Just spilled to myself a little bit. That's okay. Somebody asked, how's the weather? In the video game, it seems to be like, slightly overcast. If I had to guess, like 50-something degrees. In real life, it's kind of nice there. It's kind of nice there. Pouring the other day, yo. Pouring on Thursday night. Yeah, not Thursday night. But, dude, no, we're in spring, man. Like, obviously not all the way there yet. But, dude, it's pretty easy. Like, you give me a day over 50 degrees, throw the sun out, opening day in a week. I mean, come on. But all right, one dead there. Let's take a look at the D-backs lineup. It was kind of a while ago-ish that we played game 1, so I don't fully remember much about the D-backs offense besides being pissed that Jake McCarthy scored on a ball like from first to home. And we called up Dalton to question whether his speed was truly 99, and Dalton said it's probably more of a 95, so that was BS. But we were fucking hitting. Anyways, we'll see what Stroman's got today. Kind of a little too amped to be playing MLB The Show. I really want to settle in. That's how I get into danger, chat, is if I start talking too much, or I'm a little too amped up to start, all of a sudden it's like 4-0. I can't hit for shit. And we don't want that to happen, chat, so... Let me just settle down. Get the Zen ground ball left side, it's going to be past Volpe into left field. All good. So another thing. When this game came out, I was still holding out hope that the Yankees might just play Jason in center, Bellinger in left. I'll tell you this, if come opening day, and at this point, I predict it will be this way, Jason will indeed be the left fielder, Bellinger in center. With that being the case, assuming that does happen, we'll switch it in our world too. And that's not going to go on like forever, but like, it's early enough that we can make these little changes and shit. And like pretend it just always kind of was as is, you know what I'm saying? Ground ball, this should do it. We'll go to second to be classy and realistic. You guys know that's my favorite word, yo. Let's see. Yo, Dan, you going to any games this season? I definitely will, man. I mean, most of you guys know kind of how I am, even before the watch parties. I like watching games on TV, yo. I really, really do. With that said, though, I mean, I'll get to like 1 or 2 in the regular season. Who knows? Maybe I go to 3 or 4. I said last year I'm going to go to at least 1 playoff game. I typically do. But then I found myself kind of, holy shit, we're facing Corbin Burns, by the way, Chad. Okay, facing Corbin Burns. My hair looks like shit, that's okay. But, yeah, man, I'll be out there. It'll be very much like a... Good eye. Ah! Okay, Chad, we're gonna start tweaking early. It's the kind of thing I know week of, you know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely let you guys know, for sure. Ground ball left side, that could get through. It won't. Knocked down by Perdomo, but Wells... I don't like to rehash, you know, things from the past, but it's clearly present. It's still going on. I didn't touch any button, chat. I didn't touch any button. It kind of drove me insane last episode because I hate sliding into head first into first base, or really, you know, anything that doesn't happen in the real world. It happening frequently in MLB The Show kind of drives me insane. But you guys know how I feel about that. I'll try not to get too fucking nuts about it. Judge, first spring homer today, dude, and it was a bomb. I didn't get to see a lot, which was tough. And that's why, yo, like with Yanks Ave in spring training, I definitely have been missing out on some news right away. And, like, little things. That's why, I could have freaking crushed that. Busy with work, and the warehouse definitely, you know, takes up majority of the day. So I didn't see Judge's homer live. But I saw the replay, and it was a fucking bomb. Chat. You're the best. Thanks for this. Is Goldschmidt really 100%? He says he is, Susan. Or he said, I am just about 100%. And that was yesterday. And the whole time, even the day of the injury break-in with Goldschmidt, an injury is, you know, kind of a little too deep for it. He had a, you know, sore back. But a high fly ball foul. I'm too hyped right now, Chad. Bring it down. He always said, like, his concern for opening day is 0. That remains to be the case now. And, yeah, now the back's feeling good. That's... Did they get me swing on that? No? Or... Wells will take second. That is actually a noticeable improvement. If they didn't call that a strike... Did they call that a strike, chat? I feel like a lot of times in past games, you would do, like, a check swing on a pass ball. Fly ball left side. That's good. Wells ain't tagging on that. And a lot of times I would always automatically felt like call you swinging on. Not there. Aja, I'll just address this now, bro. With all due respect to your question, I understand you asking it. Couldn't give less of a shit, bro. To be honest. I don't know nothing about it. And to be honest, it really has nothing to do with the Yankees. So like when it comes to that stuff with Yankees Twitter, bro, like I'm good off that. Like we're either talking Yankees baseball or like what are we talking about, you know? Gossip. I don't do the gossip, Chad. I'm okay off the gossip. Especially with opening day a week away. So anything to do with Yankees Twitter last night, bro, you guys have a ball. But I'm kind of, not really my lane, you know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck, chat! Up the butt without lube. Dude, why do my fucking streams get demonetized? It's fucking annoying. All right, Chad, not a great first inning. And, Goldschmidt is the key player of this stream here. And he goes down looking. But that's okay. That's okay. We are facing Corbin Burns. Let me crank my shit up a little bit. How's the game audio for you guys? Should I turn it up a little bit? I think I'm gonna. I did. Let me know if that's too loud, too overbearing on the ears. Which I understand, yo. The only surgery I ever had in my life. Make a play, Belly. Nice. I had mastoiditis when I was 4 years old. And I had to cut open my ear and shit. Besides that, knock on wood. But clean so far when it comes to. I haven't had a broken bone, actually. Not the point of the story, but the doctor did say back in the day that my hearing would be, sufficient, but not as good as it could be. So I kind of always ran with that, and I would tell people when I can't hear stuff that I only have 70% hearing, which is completely not true. There's no definitive, and I definitely hear better than 70%. But realistically speaking, I think I'm at about 93% hearing capabilities. That's okay, though. I can get by with that. Belly again to left field. Did he make every single play this inning, or did I just do that on autopilot? Audio's good? Hell yeah. What up, Hector? How you doing, man? Peter, yes, I'm definitely interested in that. Peter says, Dan, if you're interested, I can send you a DM of every Yankee animation that I changed in my franchise. I will definitely take it over. Can't guarantee that I'm going to apply every single one, but I respect your own to the show. Prowess or intelligence? So 100%. Send me on Twitter. At Dan Allen Rourke. Ground ball to short. Dude. No comment. No comment, chat. How about Jason, dude? Jason's off to a hot start. Chat, crack open a drink. It's a freaking Saturday night. And if you don't drink, you can get one of them Tom Holland beers that are alcohol-free. Attaboy, Jason. Oh, chat, should we fucking steal with Jason, dude? Should we steal with Jason? Hell yeah. Oh, let's go, Dakota. Let's fucking go, dude. I used to, for a long time, some of you guys know this, but I worked at a deli for 6 years in my hometown. Good pitch. This is where it's funny, yo. Facing Corbin Burns right now, it feels like I'm an actual big leaguer because, I am facing a better pitcher today. You can feel it through the video game. Even that cutter that was kind of over the heart of the plate looked nasty. Go. Couple pass balls so far by him. I'll take that, chat. Gotta put a beard on Jason. Now, Ryan, I want to, man. I want to. They don't let you do that, though. The only time you can edit players in the game is if they're not, officially licensed. So, if they're it's hard to explain. But, there's times we'll have, a rookie that's added to the roster that isn't, doesn't have an official design or, a face scan or... It's hard to explain, but some of you may know what I'm talking about. Those players you can edit. Everybody else you can't. So, Jason, I'm not able to add a beard to him. But, MLB win. MLB win.
Right there. He's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age.
Who's the Orioles signed today? Kyle Gibson? Is that right, Chad? Did the Orioles sign Kyle Gibson today, or did I dream it? Oh, hell yeah, Dakota, let's go.
And get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching
right
there. It's a good
good pitch. Dude, this color's fucking nasty.
Now a chance 2 strikes.
Let's go, Ben. What do you say, buddy? No, I did not swing, Chad. Nope. I'm playing Road to the Show right now. Hell yeah, Jesse. How you doing, bro? So they signed no one. Got it. Yeah. I mean, a very classic Orioles sign, man. I'm just thinking about it. Their off-season... Dude, how did I not fucking do that? They lose Burns, and I mean, what else have they really done besides? They signed Gary, they signed Tyler O'Neill, and I know I'm not exactly in a position to be talking shit with the AL East. Nothing's a guarantee by any means, and they could win it. At this point, with Cole injury and heel injury, they absolutely could win the AL East, the Orioles. Man, I feel like if you were to tell a Baltimore fan, you're gonna lose out on Corbin Burns, as far as I'm aware, the only pitching acquisition you bring in outside of Kyle Gibson today was Charlie Morton, which is fine. But, I ain't complaining myself. Ground ball left side, line drive rather. One dead. Sherman's pitching well so far, chat. He didn't slide in the first that time. Hey, good catch, Sean. Good catch. I didn't notice that. But, dude, I swear I'm not hitting the button. I don't know. We can get off it, though. I don't want to be annoying and keep complaining about little shit. Because, yo, it is nice. Very nice, honestly. Seeing, like, people on MLB Twitter, MLB The Show Twitter, rather. They have their complaints, but, like, for the most part, people are happy with the game. I just want to see people happy. Go two. But no, for real, it is nice. Because, like, every single year, and, you know, obviously, in most cases, rightfully so, I feel like. I mean, people definitely get a little too, like, fuck Jake McCarthy chat. I don't know, people get a little too crazy with it sometimes, saying, like, this game sucks, never playing again, like, fuck San Diego Studios. But, yo, like, even me, like, I was getting bored of the game last year. And between myself playing, having a good time, with my franchise, and just seeing, you know, like, I follow, obviously, Fuzzy, boys with Shelfie. He's having a blast with the game, I know. Don't know him personally, but your friend Kyle, it seems like he's saying this is the best place MLB The Show's been in a while. And, like, work. Like, nice. That's a good feeling. Good feeling. This is supposed to be our time, bro, and it is our time. MLB comes out, weather's getting better, opening day on Thursday.
That's a ball.
Oswaldo Cabrera, chat. For those who weren't in last week's stream, Oswaldo Cabrera hit fucking, what was it, 2 home runs, chat? 1 was off the upper deck. I'm cool with that take. 1 was off the upper deck, which has happened, like, I want to say, definitely less than 5 times in the history of the new Yankee Stadium. Good piece. And then his second homer was a grand slam. So take a look at that. 9 RBIs on the year, which 8 of those came on the previous stream's game, the opener of the D-back series. But all right, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's try to get on against Burns, man. Ah, fuck, chat. I was taken, and then it registered that it was a cutter. It was too late. Yep, 1 upper deck, 1 grand slam. True that, Caleb. They lost Santander. And yo, when you say they lost Santander, though, I don't want to make it come off like I'm like Disney World right now. So that's just, yeah, that adds to my point, dude. 100%. Good call. They lost Santander too, man. Boston improved though. Boston improved. Toronto, I guess improved, but like from what?
And that's in the 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the vibe I'm on, yo. We probably discussed it last time, but we're not some favorite. We're not, you know, or favorite in terms of like we're not some powerhouse like we were last year, or how the Yankees are supposed to be. But we have a team, man. We have a team, and I'm just going to watch a baseball season. I'm going to watch a baseball season and let it unfold. And I look forward to that, yo. It's going to be fun. Too dead. We are going to have to apply no yapping soon when it comes to offense, because I think I have just 1 hit, and it was that Jason single. We're only 2 2/3 in. And I don't like being the underdog, by any means. Like, that's not a fun feeling going into a year, but I certainly get what people mean when they say, like, that makes the season more fun, like, not having crazy expectations. It's just the principle that drives me insane, because the New York Yankees should always have crazy expectations, and they'll say they do. But whatever. Like, it's no coincidence, y'all. Like, you go back to 2017, one of the reasons everybody talks about that, because it was unexpected. Or even, like, 2019, where, you know, everybody got hurt. Nice judge. That'll be E5. Everybody got hurt, and, like, expectations definitely dwindled a little bit. Vibes were not great. And all of a sudden, you know, it becomes one of the best seasons, at least of the Judge era, that we would end up watching. You know what I mean? So, definitely could see it playing out the same way this year. Not that that's a take to have. That's not like my analysis on the 2025 Yankees. But in terms of like, oh, let's go. Fuck yes, chat. I think that's Bellinger's first of the year. I believe that's Bellinger's first home of the year. Yep. 2-run bomb. Dude, I'm fucking kind of crushing. When I am hitting homers in this game, chat, I am hitting them well. I am hitting it well. Nah, Ryan, I don't. If I ever play online, I'll learn it, but, like, that just hasn't been a thing yet. Dude, why do I have, like, a 90s fucking bowl cut right now, chat? Can you guys, like, do something about this? Ugh, whatever. I just hit a bomb. I just went 450, chat. So that was off the second deck. Let's go. First of the year for Belly, 2-run bomb. Off Burns, too. And Stroman's been pretty good so far. So, unless we tack on more, which, you know, maybe we will here with Goldschmidt. 2-0 lead going to the 4th. Stroman versus Burns, I'll take that. Yo. First things first. Goldschmidt's player model, we talked about this. He doesn't look great. Just looks off. I don't know why. And this does have to be fixed. It's ridiculous that they're showing the claymation player model on the scoreboard and for everything presentation-wise in the game, and not the photo day pictures, like the classic player portrait. Like that right there. Like, why does Jazz have a... Like, why are you showing the clay version of him? You know what I mean? Not a huge problem. Mildly annoying, though. Mildly annoying. Looking like a Hanson member. Hanson. Like, the freaking... What's that show? The To Catch a Predator show? Hanson? The only Hanson I know is the guy that... Doesn't the Hanson guy do a... Or the guy that does Red Zone's a Hanson, dude? I think Jazz and Belly are going to have monster years. Yo, I want to shout out my guy Yankee Fan Earl on Twitter. I think he's freaking hilarious. But he had a take the other day that I agree with. And what he said was, for somebody who wasn't that big on the Bellinger trade, I think Yankee fans are going to love him this year. And I was not big on the Bellinger trade, but it was an obvious move to make. It's like, all right, work, we'll get Bellinger, good. Whether it's spring training, nice Jazz. Spring training where he's raked, and he continues to rake. And it's I don't want to say refreshing again, but it's visually pleasing to watch. I mean, if you're watching the games, and he went deep the other day, I think, again, too. Maybe he did it, but gets it 2 strikes, slaps the ball up the middle. You can clearly see, like, where there's lanes to get very excited about what Cody Bellinger could be. And a big part of that is, that's fucking gone. That's fucking gone, chat. 3-run bomb, Jason Dominguez, I think second of the year. And we're off to a 5-0 leadoff Burns, man. Which is awesome. Yo, word. Jason, second home of the year. That's fantastic. Chat, we got to just figure out legend difficulty, I think. We put it back down to Hall of Fame. And we scored 11 runs in the past game. We're still in Hall of Fame now. And we just tattooed Corbin Burns for 5 runs with 2 bombs. Anyways, to wrap up the Bellinger thing, the idea of Bellinger being like a 35 homer bat, or even just a 30 homer bat, 120 plus WRC plus, while being just a 15 to like 17% K rate guy, you just see how we're gonna end up loving him. But, yeah. Preseason talk, I know. Anyways, yo, 5-0 lead, and yeah, second of the year for Jason. He's off to a nice start in our franchise, which would be very nice if that could happen in real life as well. But in spring, he's looked better. There's just a lot of... That's another thing I posted on Yanks Ave last night. And if you don't follow Yankees Avenue on Instagram and Facebook, I don't want to be like, do yourself a favor. That's annoying fucking, like... that shit drives me insane. Like, no, I'm not going to do myself a favor, bro. I'm just assume I'm going to like your page. And that, like, oh, I'm missing out because I don't follow your fucking Instagram page. Shit drives me crazy. Like, I'll do myself a favor maybe if it benefits me. It might. But do me a favor personally. Give Yankees Ave a follow on Yankees Avenue follow on Instagram and Facebook. But anyways, one of the things I posted in that little recap I did last night was just some notable stats. And, yo, like, there's a lot of guys that you see doing well this spring, and it's like, I don't know, bro. Again, like, let's just see how this year fucking plays out, man. See how this year plays out. All right, yo, 5-0. No, I don't want to get ahead of myself. But Stroman has looked good. But if we're going to apply real-life logic, second time through the order chat for Stroman can sometimes be a problem. But hell yeah, we got 145 people in the chat. Dude, that is freaking awesome. I love you guys. Let's go. Drop a like. Should I throw a slur with Stroman? Does he actually do that? Ground ball. Let's see if we can turn 2. Jazz to Volpe for 1 on the first. Check. It was easy, that's why. Let's go, baby. Cody's 1 notch below Judge, according to y'all. What are you referring to, BB? 1 notch below Judge. According to you. You're going to have to clarify, brother, because that sentence certainly does not add up to me, and I don't think it would really any Yankee fan. But third base coach wearing a jacket. Well, to be fair, Yankee fans, it is... We're in early April now, so it's a little bit chilly.
There, 2-2.
These D-back uniforms are nice. The black with the teal. I don't like that. Chat, let me know if I should, dude, Stroman's pitching well, really well. Let me know, if I should do an inning on Hall of Fame. Or, excuse me, Legend. Or just change it to Legend for the rest of the game. Because, yo, I know the sample size is still relatively small. Hall of Fame, I cook on, bro. You know? Oh, news and notes. Who? Okay, if that's the biggest story in baseball for whatever, any day of the year, the dog days of August, Victor Robles steals 3 bases and lost versus Tigers. Okay. Let's go, Chad. What's Rice doing? I need Rice to get going, man. He still hasn't gotten deep. Still hasn't gone deep. Hitting just 182. Wouldn't mind a little solo shot. And that might have been the pitch too. Thought Dom Smith would be good this year. Yeah, man. I mean, Dom Smith, I could have gotten like, you know, if there was a roster spot for him, like, word. He looked good in the spring. It's just there's not. I mean, Ben Rice is going to get the DH at bats while Stanton's out. They're both lefties, so it doesn't make sense. Like, there's no platoon world for him.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Granted, he still technically isn't gone. The Yankees have shit. From the moment he opted out, which was yesterday afternoon, Dom Smith, or the Yankees have 72 hours to add him to the roster. So unless there's been any confirmation in the last, like, I don't know, 30 minutes that it's not happening, like, it's still a possibility. It won't, though, because it's going to be Ben Rice. And, you know, like, the upside of Rice, unless you look at, like, unless you're buying into, like, 2020 Dom Smith and who he was as a prospect. Now I'm starting to swing like a jackass, Chad. But even if you're someone who doesn't totally believe in Ben Rice, don't you just want to give him a full sample size of big league playing time, just to see, just to know what he's got? I'm sorry, the 50 games he played last year, which again was just a 2-week slump, and they started platooning DJ with him against lefties, which was absurd. That's now how I'm going to, like, determine Ben Rice's career. 44 home runs in 155 minor league games from 2023 to 2024. 1.007 OPS. I know I say that stat all the time, chat, but, like, it's good shit. Would it be Wells? Word, so Wells, what is that? Is that 2 walks for Wells? Is that 2 walks for Wells today, chat? Why is Jason playing left field in real life? Caleb, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really, really don't. And something that drove me insane last week was Cashman was on MLB Network Radio, and he was saying, like, he was saying, kind of understanding why people would criticize Jason in left, or, like, why it's, you know, an out-of-the-box decision. He was like, yeah, you know, his natural position is center. In Yankee Stadium, center's an easier position to play. And he's like, he wasn't going on and on about it, but it was like 10 seconds or so of kind of, or 15 seconds of explaining why Jason in center would make much more sense. Discussing that it's his natural position. It's the easier position to play in Yankee Stadium compared to left. But it was just like, but we're going to have him take on the challenge of left field and, you know, make it work. But you don't have to do that. You can just play Bellinger in left, which, Jason aside, I almost rather do, because between the two, you know Bellinger's a better defender, and you would want the better defender in left field in Yankee Stadium. Good time. But, hey, I think we're kind of, you know, past that at this point. Like, if Jason shits the bed, which, knock on wood, he doesn't, I'm obviously not rooting for that, clearly. Like, I want him to do well out there. If he doesn't, there'll be a change at some point. So, either they're delaying the inevitable, or maybe it will work out. And they've done things before that I disagree with many times. And, like, fans disagree with many times. It's a bomb. That ends up working out, and it's like, okay, fine. Like, maybe Jason's going to be all right in left field. D-backs on the board, though. D-backs on the board. Hey, Gianki, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Bro, I love these videos. You're amazing. I'm a big fan. I really appreciate that. Matt, dude, I said this earlier. Last time I'll talk about it, which I'm not really talking about it. When I say, respectfully, I could not care less about the Mario situation. Like, it has nothing to do with the Yankees. Oh, no! Why, chat? Why? Lourdes Gurriel Jr., too. 2-run bomb. That wasn't 388 feet. No, it wasn't. It's okay, Stroman. It's okay. This is going to end up being a Marcus Stroman start. I'm going to get him through 5, chat. I'm going to get him through 5, and that'll be that. It'll be 5 innings, 3 runs. $18 million worth, maybe not. But we'll take it. We'll take it. And I probably got into a little too much of cruise control mode. Yapping with the chat, being up 5-0, you know. Ground ball right side. Let's go, Goldie. Let's get out of this, and then let's hit a little bit more. It was Gurriel, yo. It was Gurriel. Or maybe Grichuk was the one that drove in the first run. Do I think this team is better than last year's? No, I don't. Now, if Cole and Heel were healthy, that's a conversation to be had. It's not a conversation right now. Fly ball to right. Fly ball to right. Alrighty. Well, shit, Chad, we got a ball game. Which, honestly, yo, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Like, I'm fully down for. That's fine. Stroman will probably wrap it up there. Although, my long man in Will Warren, I definitely... Yeah, no, I just used him for 5 innings last game, piggybacking off Carrasco. But I don't think I want to start Stroman for the 6th. That kind of feels like bad news, Chad. Ian Hamilton, we found out, will probably start the season on the IL today. Clark Schmidt most likely as well. But this is all just stuff like they're healthy, they're coming back. It's just they're not fully built up enough to warrant making them a part of the opening day roster. But they'll be back soon, especially Clark. Clark ain't gonna pitch the 6th of April, which he was originally slated for, but he'll pitch probably a week later, at most maybe 2, barring a setback. He pitched today and he felt great, so that's good news. Let's see, switch righty lefty. Yeah, now Stroman ain't facing that. Chat, what do you think about some? Should we do Fernando Cruz? You know what? We'll do Ian Hamilton. How about Ian Hamilton for the 6th? That's what we'll do. Because Stroman's day is definitely done. Either him or Cruz, and I feel like we haven't seen Hamilton all that much. But alright, yo, thank God. I shouldn't say thank God. It's a freaking the 5th game in the regular season in April. Jeez. But Cody Bellinger's 2-run bomb is obviously the difference in this game. Is what I was getting at. But yeah. Nope. Fuck you, Blue. Son of a bitch. You see a fair amount of big-time signings next offseason. Honestly, Slim Jim, no comment, really. I mean, like, yeah, but I kind of don't have anything to speculate towards next offseason. Only because, like, I'm so ready for... I need Thursday to get here. This is our last weekend without baseball, y'all. Like, it's crazy. Like, we're in it now. This is it. We have 5 days left, and then it's the 2025 season for 6 months. Hopefully 7 if October goes well, you know. So we'll get there when we get there, and trust me, like I ain't going nowhere. Like we'll talk about that then. I don't even really like know off the top of my head. Like I know Vlad's a free agent. Here, I'll tell you this. Nice jazz. Kyle Tucker is priority number 1. And you know, there's Murakami from Japan, the first baseman that slugs. Word. We'll see where he wants to go. But Kyle Tucker for sure. We'll deal with it next week. Next year, though. All right, didn't score any runs that inning. What are your thoughts on Spencer Jones? Do you believe in him if he cuts the K's down? Definitely believe in him. Has to cut the K's down, and I imagine he will. You know what? Do we know where he's starting the season? Because one would argue, because of the strikeouts, and for those who don't know, Spencer Jones, 2022 first-round pick, 6 overall prospect now, was, as of last year, 1 or 2 after Jason Dominguez. He struck out 200 times in the minor leagues last year, which is, pretty insane. It was a K rate like over 35%. So, definitely a down year for him, but in a down year, he was a 124 WRC plus bat, so he was still well above league average. It was a productive year, but obviously, strikeouts have to come down. So with that in mind, like one might argue he hasn't actually conquered Double-A for that reason. And Hamilton's windup is quick as hell, dude. I'm making very bad pitches, Chad. But I truly wonder, unless it's already out already. Forgive me if it is, and I just don't know. I wonder if we'll begin the season at Double-A or Triple-A. Either way, he's very close. Very close. He's basically 3 months worth of minor league success of officially being on the radar to get called up. And in a way, the way I presented that made it seem closer than it is, because he does have to conquer the minor leagues. And by when I say 3 months, I mean if he has a good first half in the minors, even if he starts at Double-A, which by then he would be in Triple-A if not to begin the season. You're pretty much there. You're pretty much there to where like an injury happens or whatever it may be. If Jones has conquered Double-A and he's in Triple-A and he's hitting well, I believe he's on the 40-man already. If not, and they needed him, they would just put him on now. But I think he's on the 40-man. No, he wouldn't be on the 40-man just yet, would he? Anyways, he's close. He's close. So I definitely still have a lot of hype. And he's best friends with my boy Ryan Cohen. And Ryan Cohen, is fucking teasing me all the time, saying he's painted a picture for me before, bro. He grew up with him in like San Diego or whatever, and he brought him to the office one time. I met Spencer Jones, and he was cool as shit. Ryan's always saying, he's like, Dan, I just imagine Spencer gets called up. It's like July, summertime in the Bronx. It's fucking, I don't know, walk-off bomb, Yankee Stadium. And then I hit you up and say, yo, you want to go out with me and Spencer tonight? And I'll be like, fuck yeah, I do. I really, really do want to go out with Spencer Ryan. That would be sick. But no, I'm all in. All in. Just has to conquer, the minor leagues first, obviously. Hey, peace out, Jesse. Love you, bro. Love you. 5 days left. Are the Yankees going to add anybody else or what? Well, yeah, so Cashman spoke today, and he mentioned he would like to add a right-handed bat. Now, that's more so bench bat. Could that get out, chat? Could that get out? I think that's getting out. That's getting out. Let's go, baby. Second of the year, I believe, for Volpe. Let's go. Second of the year for Volpe, and now a 3-run lead again. Okay, that's good. That's good. So, yo.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball.
We kind of kicked Corbin Burns' ass today, chat. If he's still in the game. Oh, he's not in the game. He's been out of the game. My bad. We sent them out of here 2 innings ago. My mistake. All right, 6-3 Yankees lead. We got 9 outs left to go. Here's where we deploy, chat. Let me get the bullpen going. But we'll probably do... Obviously, Weaver for the 8th, Williams for the 9th. I think this is where we can kind of start, like, formulating what our back end of the bullpen is. Like, who's the bridge to Weaver and Williams? Although in this case, we got 2 lefties coming up, so we should probably just go Tim Hill. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. But anyways, I am a fan of having a 7th inning guy. And I think that could be Cruz. And that's the benefit of having like a surplus of strikeout guys in the pen. Like, you don't have to stress too much, like, all right, designating a dude for the 7th, because even if I do go Cruz as like my main 7th inning guy when it makes sense. We get into a jam in the 5th, bases loaded, my starter's struggling, I need a strikeout. And this applies to the Yankees in real life, obviously. You have Jake Cousins. You have Mark Leiter Jr. who can get a K. And that goes past the obvious and Ian Hamilton as well, but, Weaver, Williams, Fernando Cruz. Like, strikeouts are loaded in this pen. Line drive left field, base hit down the left field line. Waldo's on tail. Oh, that was Wells, excuse me. Why did I think that was Waldo? What do I think Volpe's ceiling is? Man. Ceiling, I'll tell you is what I think his ceiling is for this year. A 110 WRC plus, which would be a vast improvement over what he's been. Judge gets intentionally walked. Remember, Volpe was supposed to hit, dude. Like, that was the big part of his calling as a prospect. It was not his defense. Not at all, really. If anything, defense was more of what had to be shored up. Volpe hit in the minor leagues, man. Like, that's why he was, at one point, the number 5 prospect in all of baseball. The dude hit. And that's what he's got to do in the big leagues. Now, with that said, I always talk about, like, you can't really call him a bust, generally speaking, because the defense is so good. And with the poor offensive numbers he's put up, which is like a 95 WRC plus guy, or 90, excuse me, not even 95, I wish. He's been about 10% worse than a league average hitter. And he still put up, what, a 4 WAR last year, or a 3.5 WAR line to right field. Get down, ball, no, get back! Oh, 3 outs, my bad. With that in mind, though, bro, if he just gets up to a 110 WRC plus, and really what you need for that is the OBP. If I could look at one stat besides, a scaled stat like WRC plus, get the OBP at the very least to 330. If Volpe does that, assuming his power doesn't totally evaporate, which you could argue it did last year, get above league average, maybe even get to 110, and you're talking about a homegrown shortstop that's a 5 WAR player annually. Who the fuck's calling me on a Friday night? Rejected. And you're certainly not going to leave me a voicemail. See, you try to leave me a voicemail after I reject your call, you get blocked. And it's probably some freaking scammer, chat. Probably some scammer saying I went to this dermatologist a couple years ago, back when like my skin used to be all fucked. And they did a pretty shitty job, and they still want me to pay the bill, and they keep trying to send it to collections. I'm not paying it, chat. Over my freaking dead body. That's actually my logic. That sounded ridiculous, but truly is my logic. I'm not paying it a dime. Until the fucking Fuzz come after me, yo, and be like, you gotta pay this dermatologist or we're throwing you in the fucking slammer. I'm saying it. So anytime I get a call like that and they automatically go to voicemail, I just assume I'm in some sort of debt. There's some business that did me no good to begin with. The lady rushed me for what I considered a very big doctor's appointment. Got me in, got me out. And she was like, see you tomorrow. You'll never see me again, lady. You're never going to see me again. And you'll never see my wallet again either. Alrighty. We should probably have somebody up. Chat, I kind of fucked up. I should have had somebody ready to go. Actually, you know what? No. We'll have... Oh. 98 contact versus lefties. Chat, I fucked up. I'm sorry, okay? I fucked this one up. I should have had a righty ready to go. But we'll manage. It's okay. Ooh. I like... Yeah. Well, Cousins has a slam. Nah, I like Fernando Cruz. Yeah, I really like Fernando Cruz. Although, I feel like this is a Cousins spot. And let me see if I can manipulate this and go to do a mound visit and bring him in. How do I do a mound visit in the new game? What the hell? Sorry, chat. 1 second. Come on, goddammit. You can't do mound visits anymore? 3-run game. Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm stressing the bullpen so much. Chat, how do you do mound visits in the game? Will be 110 WRC plus is high, maybe like 195. Well, remember, Ryan, I was saying the question was the ceiling, and I just gave what I think his ceiling is for this coming year. I think that's fair. Ceiling meaning like, you know, peak Volpe, what could we get this year? Maybe a 110 WRC plus. Projections have him at a little over league average, at like a 103. Dan, you hit mound visit. No, fuck you, bro. I'm trying. Oh, wait, shit, my bad. I didn't see that square. All right, can I go to Cousins now? Is he warm? Doesn't tell me if he's warm or not, but... All right, whatever. Let's just cook chat. Sorry about that. Kind of a unnecessary delay on my end. All right, Tim, you're chilling, bro. In a minute. John, back to you.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man.
The low pants in this game look good, chat. I'm a fan. Let's go, Cuz.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Ground ball. Let's see if they can turn two. Knocked down by Goldschmidt. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. But that's a nice-ass play. Nice-ass play, baby. And we couldn't even have turned two. There was 2 outs, chat. You know, I think I'm a little bit off my game today, man. I think I'm, like, too hyped up. I'm too hyped up for MLB The Show, chat. This is, like, watch party energy tonight, I think. Oh, no. You're a real son of a bitch. I appreciate you, Caleb. Thank you, man. Thank God today's game was a spring training game. Yeah, did they get like walked off or something? I'm definitely, and it's really doesn't happen to me ever, but this year it did. Spring training just ran its course, and it was kind of the second Cole got hurt, where I was just like, all right, give me the true grind of baseball season. Like if I'm gonna endure the ups and downs of baseball, I'm gonna do it when it actually fucking counts, you know. But we, we're pretty much there. All right, yo, let's do something with Goldschmidt. Thoughts, chat? Let's do something with Goldschmidt. I put him on the thumbnail. I said last time going into this episode, and I said it today. I wanna do something with Goldschmidt. So this could be his last at bat of the game, possibly. 3-2 count. Oh, God. That was an L. That was an L because that was ball 4.
The batter, number 13.
Oh, get the fuck out, Caleb. Oh, we got 2 Calebs in here. And first Caleb, I appreciate you. Just found this channel, you're funny as I appreciate it. The Yankees went into the 9th inning with a 7-0 lead, and they lost it 8-7. That is tough. I mean, I gotta say, like, obviously, who gives a shit? I do want to pull the box score, though, just to see who pitched. And it probably won't be anybody I know, because I would like to assume, 9th inning, they were up 7-0. It was, you guys know how this shit works, but I am just curious. Who the hell had a fucking rough day at the ballpark? I mean, it was probably, let's see. Oh, no! Rezelman? Rezelman gave up 5 runs? I mean, that's okay. I like Rezelman, though. Yeah, man, Rezelman's real good, actually. Rezelman last year, so this is a guy that gave up 5 runs in the 9th, and then he passed it over to somebody else that eventually blew it again, who actually gives a shit. But Is it Razelman or Rezelman? Anyways, last year in the minors, 1.16 ERA in 38 and 2/3 innings pitched, 63 Ks, 136 batting average against. He's a reliever. So, it's all good, pal. Shake it off, my friend. And it was a dual effort. It was a combined collapse. Always a better feeling being a part of a combined collapse than an individual collapse. As selfish as it sounds, but just a natural human trait, you know. All right, let's go, Jace. Nope, good take. I definitely have been a little casual with my hitting post offensive explosion. What we had? We had the Bellinger 2-run bomb. We had Jason had a 3-run bomb. And then there was Volpe went deep. That Volpe homer was actually kind of nice. I like the homers that aren't like sure things when they're not no doubters and they kind of just like soar over the wall like a real one where you don't actually know. Obviously, no doubters exist, but you guys know what I mean. I feel like I'm not a great communicator today. Good thing I'm not giving a big speech where my company's future rests on its shoulders. You think Jazz could go 30-30? Absolutely, Jazz. I would expect Jazz to go 30-30. Or 30-40? Oh, yeah. If Jazz is going to go 30-30, he almost most likely will go 30-40. I'm getting pissed, chat. I'm really fucking up my bullpen usage. It is the 8th inning, chat. We are deploying Luke Weaver and Devin Williams. I keep forgetting to warm them up ahead of time, which is kind of embarrassing, to be honest. Like, that is not how I roll. And we're going to be better going forward. But, Dan, when you play the Rays in MLB, are you going to play the Trop? I found Simon Field on Stadium Creator. Finest, I didn't think about that, bro. Wait a second. You're telling me they don't have it in the game? Steinbrenner Field? No way. No way, bro. They're making you play at the Trop in franchise? Hell no. But no, good question. I absolutely will be playing at Steinbrenner Field, assuming I can. I just hope if I do have to download it like from a vault, and I'm sure somebody made a nice one. I hope I can like use it in my franchise mode. Sometimes when you like download stuff after the mode is already created, like it's not there for you. Like, I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, let's go, Weave.
Foul ball there.
So it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Bellinger. That's out number 2.
Damn, Anthony, that's tough, bro.
Here's Ketel
The
Marte.
batter number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Falling behind 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Nice. See ya. Ground ball right side. Boy. 3 more out, chat. Should we play another one after this? Should we play another one after this, chat? But I want to do legend hitting. Or at least start out. I feel like, for the most part, individual player stats have gotten to, like, a somewhat decent place. Like, Volpe's hitting just 222. His OPS has got to be above 800. I really feel like it's just Goldschmidt that's not doing that great these days.
On the ground, right side.
Ooh, it'll be a day game, 6th game this season. We might need to give somebody a day off.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Dude, such an L that JC Escar is not in the game, by the way. I might have to, like, create him in my own time or something. Because I would rather... I want to use Escar. I want to use the real thing, chat. Attaboy, Rice. At the very least, Rice has been walking, y'all.
Now batting, third baseman.
How many All-Stars I think we'll have this season? It'll be Judge. I can see Bellinger being an All-Star, though. Not a guarantee. I think Jazz. I think Jazz is going to be an All-Star. That's kind of more of like a take that like I'm excited for what Jazz is going to be full year as a Yankee. So that's what kind of goes into that. But Fried, Devin Williams. I mean, those are like the layups. Like an elite closer. Fried, you figure will get in there. Judge, no doubt. And then maybe like one surprise. So I would say like count-wise, like 4. Probably 4.
Headed towards the corner.
The Scar just got a roster. Yeah, no, I saw that.
Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Outstanding catch right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paranormal. I'm gonna do that probably to my own time. I don't know how like legit he's gonna look compared to like the real dude, but like fortunately he's kind of a, you know, he's kind of standard looking in a respectful way. All right, let's go, Wells. Almost forgot, chat. Got to get Devin Williams up. And then ideally 1, 2, 3, close that shit out, and we'll play the final game and try to sweep the fucking D-backs. I saw up and in fastball and I got a little too excited, chat, but all good. Offensively, I'm pretty much cool with what we did today. We're hitting homers now, chat. We're hitting homers. They had a scar in the game last year. They might have Yankees fun us. They might have, dude. It just sometimes at launch, MLB The Show can be weird as shit with the rosters, man.
On the mound, the closer, Devin Williams. He comes in with a chance.
Yo, so Devin Williams had just 1 innings pitched so far this year. Struck out the side.
Ball to strike. Swinging a foul out of play.
Here's that changeup. See ya. Nope. Oh, fuck, bro. Honestly, I don't know why I said see ya. It wasn't a good pitch. I was quite early on it, but I was still feeling optimistic about it. All right, what do we got?
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could
Josh
see down in the
Naylor,
dugout,
fat piece
guys
of shit.
pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and he was through.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll them up for 2.
Ah, gross. Bad.
Suarez on at first.
I'm gonna change up
Nobody
again.
out.
Bad pitch, brother. Come on. We'll go fastball. Anybody know how often Williams throws his cutter?
Battling here as he fouls it away.
We'll change. Man, Naylor, you motherfucker.
Wow, we'll see another payoff pitch.
Yeah, Sean. Yep. Who's their first baseman now? The Guardians? Do they have an internal replacement for him? Oh my God, no! No! Why? Fuck, chat. I threw the fucking cutter, bro. I threw that stupid fucking cutter, which he definitely doesn't throw in real life.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight.
Chat, I don't think we have an out yet, bro. Yeah, they were. Throw that shit back. Yeah, I really do gotta lock it in. Oh man, Caleb's calling me Unk now. It was only a matter of time before that happened to me.
The cutter up and in can be such
Fair
a
enough.
tough pitch for the hitter.
Fair enough.
You have to keep your hands
All right,
on
fresh inning, chat. Nobody out. Let's lock in.
what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Rumble left side. Come on, Bolt. Make a play. Green, beautiful, quick. Got it. Attaboy. Nice play. That's my shortstop.
Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it.
Yeah, word.
And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the
No, I'm not throwing that fucking cutter again, Chad.
that really stood out.
Oh, that's right. Carl Santana. Thank you. Thank you.
No way he gets the
Sean
other
also knows it. Yep, thank you.
other way. That was impressive.
Let's go fastball up and away. Big fan of the fastball up and away. Nice. And then we'll go change up. We're going to go change up, Chad. This is Devin Williams, is it not? Ugh! Lose my fucking mind, Chad. We're starting to get crazy. It's a one-run game. I'm not pitching inside. I'm not pitching inside. I got it. See, I'm not even going to look. Just kidding. Nice. Attaboy. 2 dead. Let's go, let's go, let's go. One more out, chat, and then we're going to play game 3 and try to sweep the goddamn Guardians. Guarded. Diamondbacks.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
I'm not pleased with my performance on this stream, chat. This is a 5th starter performance. See ya. Nice win. All right, work. Oh, my charger's attached to my foot. It's being ripped out from under me. There we go. All right, yo. Wasn't as pretty as it could have been, but honestly, yo, I'm not going to analyze each and every game. Game 5 of the regular season, we got a W. Williams does get the save. A few homers. We'll take it. We're going to play the series finale, yo, if you guys are down. Oh, get your bot ass out of here, bro. Fucking XNDLY. I want nothing to do with your fucking whatever you're promoting. OnlyFans or some fucking, I don't know, whore business. I'm okay. I'm okay. Now, if you were a real person, you might be able to catch me on a bad day and want to spend a few bucks, but no, I ain't no fool. You think I just got off the goddamn banana boat? Let's go, chat. Yanks win. We're now above 500 at 3-2. And let's play Game 3, yo. Game 3 of the series, Game 6 of the season. Quick little box score checking, though. So, Wells 2 for 4, walk, love that. Judge, since hitting that third homer, I think in the series finale against Milwaukee, has been kind of cold. Oh, no, he had a few singles last game. Whatever, anyways. Bell drops a 2-run bomb. Yeah, no, it's really just Goldschmidt and I don't want to say Rice because Rice is walking and it's early. He's a rookie. I mean, everybody's fine. Volpe average is low, but he's hitting for power. And yo, Stroman 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs. Like, we'll take that. That is just fine. Bullpen was good besides the 2-run bomb from Devin Williams, but no concern there. All right, let me. I'm gonna crack open this other surf side, my last one. And you know what that means, Chad? We're playing another game. We're playing another game. Is there going to be a patch to give them beards? I would figure so, Patrick. Not a patch on their end where they'll give what they could. Like, they'll give Jason probably a beard. They'll probably put Williams, give him a beard back. They'll never make it to where you can edit yourself on official players because it's like licensing. It has to do with the deal they have with the MLB Players Association. It's the player's likeness, and fans aren't able to edit that. It's a whole thing. But I would assume, like, maybe by opening day, they'll have the beards added. But yo, we're about to pitch for Freed again. And there is a possibility, because this is Game 6 now, like, maybe there's an off day for somebody. Like, do we want to give Goldschmidt a day off, play Rice at first, and then maybe DH? Peraza's kind of just like, he's in between worlds right now. We're just kind of like going to pretend he doesn't exist until we know what the Yankees are going to do with him in real life. Chad, I'm just going to do this now. I'm going to make Jason, wait, no, excuse me. I'm going to do it in the lineup. I'm going to make Jason the left fielder. Until he's the center fielder in real life. That's kind of just how my brain wants to do it. But, yo, how about let's see who's pitching. But I kind of like the idea of giving Goldschmidt a day in the series finale. And then Rice plays first. DH Everson Pereira, possibly? We'll see. Yo, Max Fried versus Zach Gallen, Chad. Is your show based in New York? I live in Hawaii, so I'm 6 hours behind you. Yeah, Danny, yeah. Well, Hoboken, New Jersey, but yeah, Eastern time. So, definitely. But alright, almost a simulate game. That would have been an L. Which we won't be doing. Unless we were to find really behind and, like, October gets here and I want to play playoff. That's really, like, the only acceptable scenario for that. But all right, let's get into Game 3. I do want to get some stuff set up, so just give me like a moment here. Kind of drives me insane, like seeing the name of this like generic PA announcer. And even if it is a real dude, like I don't want to fucking see. Every time I see Alex Miniak, I think of Alex Manoah. It's like kind of like just who cares. Maybe these are real people. I don't know. Let's go with a different one. Let's go with Rennell Brooks Moon. Alrighty. Yeah, Freed will go. He pitched well in Game 1. It was like, yeah, 5 2/3, 2 runs, and a boy, 6 Ks. Okay, let's ball out with Freed tonight. You know, I think I still have him with the turtleneck, so I want to change that really, really quick. Forgive me, Chad. Just to, like, you know. Second star, he's wearing long sleeves, but he ain't wearing a turtleneck. Just like the randomness of real life, you know what I mean? Alright, here we go. And then we'll see what we do. The fact that Zach Gallen's starting kind of has me wanting to... Chat, should I just run the same exact lineup? I wish this game used real player. Dude, I'm with you, Caleb. It drives me insane. Drives me insane. Is the realistic Yankees dominate that almost pulled the game in the end? Yo, that's so true. That's so true. Yo, chat, let me know, though, in the chat, in terms of real life, obviously. Which Yankee are you just, like, most... in an underrated way, or kind of like an underrated or sneaky pick, like guy you're looking for this year that you're like, I can't wait to see what he does. For me, you guys kind of know it's Ben Rice. I've mentioned Jazz too, but there's kind of like a lot of options that, again, just make this lineup, when talking about the real team and franchise too, there's like so many facets of it that like individually are exciting. Like even Waldo, like officially kind of being the starting third baseman as of right now. Like, let's see how that goes, you know? But yeah, let me know like who you really keep an eye on. Like Austin Wells in the leadoff spot, year 2. Year 3/year 2 in terms of, you know, service time. But anyways, I think oh wait, you know what we'll do? We'll DH Goldschmidt at first. Nah, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. Not in April. They don't need to do that. And Goldschmidt has a better defense. Actually, per MLB The Show, not by much. But I think we're gonna run it back, Chad. We'll do the same lineup. And now we'll have Jason in left, Bellinger in center. Let's do it, yo. Let's do it. Got an ad on my own video. Cracked open a Surfside. Put a fresh Zin in. As always, younger kids, or really just anybody, don't fucking get intrigued by any of the things you see me do on here and be like, wow, that sounds cool. I'm gonna do that too. It's unacceptable, and if I find a fucking younger homie hopping on nicotine because of me, I'll be like, not able to sleep at night. I regret the shit all the time. All the time. Don't get on it. Let's play ball, baby. Let's play ball. Yo, Chad, do you mind dropping a like on the stream, if you don't mind? Or if you're watching a replay later on, shout out to you guys as well.
We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this.
Sorry, the live chat's a bunch of selfish bastards. They just want the attention all to themselves. Just kidding. You guys know I love you. Yo, I'm kind of pumped for Max Fried, start number 2. Volpe 78 is crazy. Honestly, Tony, I don't mind it that much. I think that's... I'm not going to lie. I think 78 for Volpe is perfect. Like, that's enough of a... Like, your defense can only carry you so far, and that's kind of to a 78 overall as a shortstop. He starts hitting, then we'll get into the 80s territory. But all right, yo. Let's do it. Got my surf side. I'm chilling. Just binged all the past episodes. First one I've been here live. Oh, hell yeah, Caleb. Let's go, man. I appreciate you, bro. But all right. Good. Sorry, dude. My hair's driving me crazy. I showered before this, and it's like pancaking. I feel like the kid from Ned's Declassified, Coconut Head. All right, let's go. Let's go, Fried.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
So the D-backs are wearing those black and teal jerseys like all series long. I can't really blame them, yo. Those are nice. Nice, Fried. Yo, so who's done damage against us? It's been Lourdes Gurriel hit a 2-run bomb and Josh Naylor hit a 2-run bomb. I don't really remember the rest of what happened in Game 1. Maybe you do, Caleb, or anybody who watched that one recently. But I think we've pretty much held like Corbin Carroll like mostly at bay. We've obviously discussed the beef with Jake McCarthy. But I think in terms of like home runs, it was the Gurriel one in the previous game. Same with ground ball to the middle. Come on, Volpe, make a play. Oh, yellow. What? No. Nice. No, dude. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit, chat. I don't even think I was in the yellow. I was in the green. That's awful. You want to know why that's awful, chat? I think that's like the 3rd or 4th error Volpe has this season. That's so irritating, man. So irritating. All right, dude, we really got to, chat. We got to be on lock with Volpe's fielding, man. We really, really do. Going forward, we cannot be messing up. That is now a storyline. What's going on with Volpe's defense? Should the Yankees be worried? Like, that's the discussion right now. Come on, Volpe, make him. All right, I clearly just have a problem. The throwing meter is hard, and that's going to be another E6. Chad, I can't look at what you guys are saying right now because this is embarrassing. Trust me, I know. Humiliating. Now he has 4 errors. Oh my God. I can't look at his WAR, chat. Thank God for the homers because it might be breaking even. He might have a 0 WAR thanks to the homers, but... Wow. So it was clearly just in the code for me to get out of that inning with an inning-ending double play. All right, chat. Well, actually, I know Survivor. That wasn't great. But hey, no runs scored. Honestly, I would have traded 1 run there for Volpe not making any errors. I swear to God. Swear. And I mean nothing disrespectful to God when I say GD or STG, trust me. I'm actually getting religious myself, chat. In large part due to my like strong belief in aliens and the way I feel about human beings, and that's another show. Anyways, let's discuss the difficulty, because see some of you guys mentioning it. So yeah, pitching, that's GOAT forever. Chat, do we want to do legend hitting? Let's do legend hitting for the first. That I'm going to do. I'm going to do legend hitting for the first inning, and let's just see how it goes. I'm going to lock in. I'm going to fucking lock in. I love you all to death. Hold on, I need to take a time, take a sip. I don't hate that take. I saw that ball. It was a strike, sure. I don't hate that take. Oh, let's go. Yo, word, Peter. I'm going to take a look at that for sure. I might apply all that while I'll... Edible judge. I'm going to add JC Escar to the roster. I'm just going to, like... what is Escar? Like Dominican, Venezuelan? I'm not sure. But I'll just, like, kind of sign something that looks, like, somewhat similar. Change his name up and shit. Make the age right and all that. Or you know what I'll do? If there's ever a player in your franchise that... Or isn't in your franchise that you want to create that isn't, like, a vault... that was a good pitch. I'll download a JC Escar in the vault, and then like I'll go through all his player models, take pictures of my phone of all like the... Wait, trade news. Guardians are trading Tyler Freeman to the Rockies for Nolan Jones. That's kind of a move, right? Obviously not Yankee related, it just popped up on my thing. But that's... Nolan Jones is kind of... Isn't he somebody? Ground ball at the middle, sneak through. Fuck! Oh, he bobbles it! Not even bobbles it, just botches it entirely. Word up. We'll take that. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, no, I'll probably do that. I'll just like copy and paste basically his like facial features from player vault version. But all right, yo, first and second, we got a hit by pitch on legend and reach on an E4. Let's go, Belly. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, shit's happening. Shit always goes down with 2-1, chat. Good swing. Good swing. Why would the Rockies trade Jones? Shake my head. I don't know. And Caleb says boring trade. I don't really know like specifically who Nolan Jones is, to be honest. But you know, for a week before opening day, I mean that's a little trade, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Again, it just popped up on my screen, so I had to read it. 3-2 on Belly. Dude, perfect on legend. I'm gonna hold Wells. We'll have bases loaded for Goldschmidt. Chat, lock in. Chat, lock the fuck in, bro. Holy shit. Holy fuck. That felt so good, dude. Oh my god. Fuck, chat, I'm gonna knock it off. Alright, here we go. Volume is blasting in my ears. Hearing is suffering long term. But for now, I got bases loaded. A 1-1 count. Oh my god. I'm panicking, chat. I'm succumbing to the moment. Time. Thank you. So I need everybody to breathe. We have a 1-2, bases loaded. Goldschmidt needs to get going. I'm going to send him. No, I'm not. Not great. Goldschmidt is off to a slow start. It's official. Nolan Jones was a stud 2 years ago. Sounds about right. You lock in on fair enough, Caleb. Nah, man. I respect. Trust me, I get it, Matt. The whole PCI thing I do. For franchise, nah, man. It's just not my vibe. That's kind of the only way I'll explain it. But I definitely respect what you're saying for sure. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself. It's fine. That is out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jason.
Here's the left fielder, Jason.
I want to say Jason might be like our highest OPS on the team, like along with Judge and maybe as well the Cabrera. He's been one of our best hitters. Chat, we had bases loaded, nobody out. It is now bases loaded, 2 outs. In real life, we're saying, is it last year all over again? Because the Yankees always did this shit and ran into outs and a lot of stupid, frustrating mistakes.
Well, with this many
That is a ball, Blue.
giving the other team a really
I have 6 home runs this series.
find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That is a big league fucking take, Jason. Atta boy. Chat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh! Get through? Oh my god. Alright. I know. The lights are too bright, Caleb. We're just gonna say when you come to the time of hitting, definitely try PCI hitting. Oh, I mean, I'll try it. Like, hey, listen, like when it gets to like, I'm sure there'll be a random streamer like, you know, when we're far along-ish. Like, I don't know. Say it's like some random game in like June or whatever the hell. Like, and you guys say like, "Yo, Dan, try PCI for a game." Sure, I will. Just not yet. Just not yet.
This is a hitter that performs.
You know what? I'll tell you this. Once I have like a legit foundation of stats built for players, then I'll do that. And that's kind of like what. Right down the middle, dude. I'm catching this shit. Give that to Belly. No, oh my god, Jason. I hit L2 to switch players. Probably was going to catch that anyways. Very rarely do you with the wall climbs. At least in past games. Randall, good to go, Steve. 1-0 D-back. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, 1-0 D-back. That's fine. Not their first lead of the series. Not their first lead of the series. They were up. In game 1, I was up 1-0, and they took a 2-1 lead, and then I came back. But, dude, we're riding with legend hitting. That was not like a awful first inning. I did have a perfect, or at least a perfect. I don't know if it was a perfect, but it sucks, yo, that Goldschmidt ball wasn't a few feet further, because I would have loved a sac fly there, honestly. Just for like narrative's sake, like. It would just feel so real. Like, Goldschmidt struggling. I'd be stressing about it kind of in real life. Like, oh, you need Goldschmidt to do something. Like, a little sac fly. I'm like, word. But no. Yo, is this the D-backs lineup in real life, by the way? Because Josh Naylor batting 8th is, like, kind of fucking nuts. And I am by no means a Josh Naylor fan. But that's a pretty nuts lineup. They got... Dude, Jazz, you want to move on bat contact? Like, what are we doing, dude? I shouldn't zen while playing, Patrick. Okay. With all due respect, brother, I love you. Stay in your lane a little bit. I can have a freaking little nicotine pouch in while I play MLB The Show. I mean, I don't want to pull this card out, but like, what country you live in, Patrick? I'm just fucking with you, bro. Because I know you're just fucking with me. All right, 2 dead. Let's go freeze. Blaze Alexander. Wait a second. Is that the kid that? Ah, shit. Is Blaze Alexander the kid that Boston drafted a few years ago? That like, there'd be videos when he was like 15, like 15-year-old hitting 500-foot bombs, and he was kind of a dog. Is that Blaze Alexander? Or I should say that Blaze. I kind of forget his last name. You guys know what I'm talking about? Is he actually the D-backs? Chat, I don't know if I should have dove there. But, like, why is Jazz, or the player model in this case, MLB The Show, I don't want to roast Jazz specifically. Like, they move in slow motion, dude. We're doing a mound visit, chat. It's okay. Everything's all good. And we're going to win this game. Chat, we're going to win this game while maintaining legend hitting. Okay? Oh, Blaze Jordan. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. You're right. My bad. I was going to say, I don't remember Boston trading that kid. I don't even know what he's up to these days, but... Thank you. Okay, so that is not... I was thinking of Blaze Jordan. Dude! No, dude, this is awful, chat. Not good. Oh my god. I may have to go back to Hall of Fame hitting, but that would be such a bitch move. That would be such a bitch move. And obviously, I'm pitching right now, and I'm not changing off a GOAT. We're just going to take a breath, and we're going to play MLB The Show with intensity that nobody else has ever played before. We're going to lock in, chat. Everybody take a deep breath. The game starts right fucking now.
when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Smoked on the ground a second. That is the inning.
That very well could have been a hanging curveball, Chad, and it borderline was. 3-0 is not insurmountable by any means, which is always, obvious. But remember, we're playing legend hitting, and we're going to stick with that. We're going to stick with that, and we're going to win with that. Okay? Somehow.
Leading off.
812 OPS. Let's go, Volt. Get out.
A 3-0
All right, Chad.
lead is great,
Let's go.
but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Fucking 94 for some fucking gas,
I
dude.
am elevated, and if you're not looking up
Come on,
in that
Volk.
location, very
Let's
difficult
go.
to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
No!
Down looking.
Batting 8.
I'm getting crazy. I'm not going to get crazy.
Right.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gurriel sizes this one up. And there are 2 outs.
Batting
Hell
9,
yeah.
The third baseman.
I do got this. I appreciate you, Sticks. Let's go, Chad.
Oswaldo Cabrera. 2 outs, base is empty.
And I don't know who told Free to shit the bed, by the way. I mean, obviously I got to hit a little bit, but
Pitch misses outside.
call, Blue.
And it's
You take Waldo.
right through there for a strike.
Dude, I'm trying to be like fucking... I don't know. Let's go New York. Nobody says that. Nice, Waldo. Okay. Let's go. Take that. Good boy. I will say, getting a couple knocks, good, like solid contact on Legend, like that is a sign of, possibly some hope. Has Wells gone deep yet? No, he hasn't. What's his OBP? It's got to be above like 350 now. No, 304.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches.
Word. We're building a pitch count, chat. Good swing. I'm bugging right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I can just feel my body internally is
2
very
outs.
amped.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Well, let's take a lead. Get crazy. No, back. You idiot, bro. God damn, I said go back right away, dude.
Will end the inning.
Chat, I'm taking my headphones out for a moment. I'm gonna have a sip of water. We're not going anywhere.
Back in the
Leading off
Bronx.
for the Diamondbacks,
New inning getting
the center
started.
fielder,
And now the
Randall
center fielder, Randall
I'm
Grichuk.
gonna fucking crash
This is a
out.
batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Chat, I really just gotta lock in. Especially with Free, dude. I need a scoreless third inning here.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to
That
get
hurts.
on track, turn the page, settle in, do all
Let's
those
start
things
pounding
you
that
can do
sinker
to
a little
give your
bit.
team a
I
little bit
mean-
of length in this one.
Trying to get some fucking...
That one misses.
Dude, he swung. Are we on crack? Like, what was
Maybe a
that?
little loss of focus
It was the
on the
stupidest
mound
fucking
right
swing I've
there.
ever seen in my
Was
life.
gifted at first base with a quick
Freed, can we get going here, pal?
And at first, here's
Jesus
Gurriel.
Christ.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike,
Curveball,
with the situation,
low
runner on
and
first base, you want to keep the ball
Come
on.
on, man.
You swing at that pitch, most likely you roll it to a double play.
Grichuk aboard
Let's go
here at
change up
first
in the
with
zone, but
nobody out.
low. See if we can turn two. Chisholm to second for one. On to first. Got him. No. Gurriel's dumbass.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno.
Moreno.
Free. Winds and deals. Here goes the runner.
Nope.
On the ground, out to short.
Thank you, Volpe.
Over to Goldie. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
That one to first.
Nice.
Goldie. Tosses to the pitcher,
Pathetic.
covering the bag.
That shit drives me insane and has since I was younger.
Left for Arizona.
No class. That was a no class animation maneuver. But hey, bounce back for Freed. That's good shit. That is certainly good shit. No doubt about that. And Wells is back up because Waldo
Welcome back.
Leading off,
He's doing God knows what.
the catcher.
All right, let's go, chat. It's working AB.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
My fuck, dude. God.
Richard puts it away. 1 down.
Hell yeah,
Now
Devontae.
batting.
Oh, Yankees finest. You're an OG then, bro. Are you using cold this season? Nah, Tony. We applied all the real life injuries. We're doing things very realistic to how it is in
the lineup. They would say him.
real life. But yeah, no Cole. Cole's done for the year.
Ball 3. He should get a pretty good pitch to
Oh,
hit.
really? Tanner Bybee, 5-year extension with the Guardians. Is that right? But for those who don't know, that's who Giancarlo Stanton took deep for the game tire in ALCS Game 5, I want to say.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I can't keep talking to you guys right now, man. When I'm hitting, I gotta just lock in. And it's by no means your fault. It's mine. I'm a fucking loser.
2 outs, bases
Number
empty.
35.
Here comes Cody
Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Should I bunt against a shift? No. Oh my god. Okay, I need to see the stats on that dude. That was timing good, no? I mean, yeah, I was a little ahead.
This with a changeup, and that's ball 3.
Bellinger walk, Goldschmidt 2-run bomb.
He can get through one more inning.
Cross check.
Anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up.
If I lose this
good
game, I'm going to
enough
the bar
get
after this, by the way.
Outside corner.
I'm gonna fucking break down in tears, Chad. I swear to God.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Yankees nothing.
I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no fucking bell. Chat. After this half inning, I'm gonna take a quick leak, okay? I need to like take a breath. 30 seconds of my own. Don't go anywhere because we're winning this game. Oh my god. I'm getting dick slapped, Chad. I can't. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. My god.
It's a double and his second hit.
Blaze fucking Alexander. Who are you? Nobody knows.
On the night. And just a triple
Nobody
and home run
knows.
away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting.
Seriously, we're starting that. That sounded like Chris Rose. Holy shit. All right, Freed, how about a mound visit, pal? What the hell is going on in your head right now? That's what I want to know. Everybody keeps blaming Dan Rourke, but you're the one that's fucking not even giving us a chance. Just kidding. I love you.
That one drifts inside.
Am I like trying to pitch too fucking meticulously? I don't know. I obviously should stop throwing the 4-seamer. That's got like no juice to it right now.
And that's
Awful pitch, but we'll take it.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the
Alright, dude, I'm just making bad pitches, dude.
Laser could be trouble coming home. He will score.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we
Up next
see
for the
the
Diamondbacks,
OPS
the
jump up.
shortstop,
Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
3 balls,
Now, Geraldo Perdomo.
I'm pitching like a
This
bitch.
one in the
I'll just
dirt.
be honest with you. I know that. Throwing a sinker on 3-1. Quite standard. Of course, he wrote that too, foul. What is their problem, dude?
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I'm fine.
Well, they didn't give him anything
Chat.
to get, and now with runners
Now
on
that-
first and
This
second,
might be the
they set
end
up a double
of Max Fried.
opportunity. So,
I'm going to Fernando Cruz right now. I'm sorry, I just am. It's early in the season.
And here comes
Stress on the arm. Long innings. We're taking him out. Cruz, I need strikeouts. I need fucking Ks. I need you to blow this shit by Ketel Marte. Let's go. Good pitch.
scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left with.
Swing and a miss. He was late.
Back to fastball. Oh,
Carroll at second.
nope, that's bad.
At first with
All right, now we go. Now we go to what is referred to as the best splitter in fucking baseball. See ya.
swing and a ground
Oh my
ball.
God, dude!
Carroll, round
I'm just telling you right now, chat. We're going to Hall of Fame, and I'm gonna beat the Diamondbacks. Okay?
Well done, drives in the
Now
run.
Yeah.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way.
I hope the D-backs are like thrilled about their lead right now, and they have like a live feed of seeing me do this. I'm putting it back to Hall of Fame.
Ball and play. That's a team to
Party's
tap
over.
under. Nice nice job of staying back.
Not pitching, obviously, just hitting.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Which is my default setting for this franchise. Legend, just for when I'm feeling bad about how much I'm dominating. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. This is by no means over. Do not go anywhere. Judge! 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 Oh my God!
One run scores. Here comes another. He's in there. It's 7-0.
Love how he let that
I can't wait to win this fucking game. I can't wait to win this fucking game, chat.
Randall Grichuk now.
What am I gonna do?
And it's second.
Do not go anywhere, chat. There's nobody out still, bro? What is this, dude? Is this like a market correction or some shit? Honestly, this might have just been in the code as like a game that MLB The Show for some reason felt needed to happen. Get 1 volt. Attaboy. Good play. Great play. That fucking time. Holy crap. I think I have a 10-piece from McDonald's in the fridge. I might have to grab that on my way back from the bathroom. Cruz, can you please get out of this and don't further implode? I mean, you kind of already threw the game away, to be honest, but you're lucky I can control the hitting difficulty. That we still have a chance. Let's go, Chad. How we doing? Don't give up on me, please. Do not give up on me. I beg of you. I beg of you. No, Hector. Trust me. Don't leave. I got this. As long as you get out of this inning, I got this. I'm not pitching right with Cruz either. I gotta throw the splitter more. That's literally his pitch. Oh, dude! I can't.
He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. So, man aboard. Here's Josh Naylor.
Cruz.
And the count 2-1.
Get the fuck out of the game, dude. Get out of the game. Go home. Go home. Take a rest. Take a drive. Clear your fucking head. Come back tomorrow. We practice at 9.
Swing and a miss. Now it's filled up 3-2. A foul ball, he stays alive. Moreno leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Chat, I didn't hear no fucking bell. We're not dead yet. I'm going to take a quick little leak, okay? I'm taking a quick leak. Alright. I don't know. Look at the bullpen. I'll be right back, yo. Right back. I ain't hear no bell. Let's go. Let's go, chap. Wait, don't pitch, you son of a bitch. I thought this was a gentleman's sport. All right. You guys are going over here for a second. I will certainly be seeing what you guys have to say, no doubt. But I need to get some sort of runs here. I changed it to Hall of Fame. Back to Hall of Fame. I need a hit.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-2. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Just outside. Now 2-2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think.
Nice.
The mindset.
You're on 2.
Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a
Coach Dan has right. As we in chat, we need to lock in. Dan is right. If we want to win, it's on us, chat. Let's go. You guys fucking crack me out. Let's go. Hey, let's start small, work our way little by little, win this at bat. Let's get a run in.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Let's get on the board. Come on, Jazz.
Drilled out towards left
Yeah.
field. That's
Yep.
well struck.
Go.
That one back there. And it runs the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's hit one.
Dude, the difference between Hall of Fame and Legend is fucking so substantial. It's kind of absurd, not gonna lie. But yo, nobody be acting like I put this shit on rookie. I put it back to the deep difficulty I started at. You know, I just changed it to Legend, which we're gonna get to eventually.
Now at the plate.
But it really comes down to
Swing and a fly ball well struck.
I'm gonna have Jazz tag. Watch this.
Gurriel.
Jazz is tagging. Yep, no doubt. Go.
He makes the grab. Runner
Down,
takes it
down,
second.
down, down.
And he
Nice.
makes it up to third with
Or
one
ooh,
away.
you see that dirt? That's cool.
Now batting.
And for the record, chat,
Anthony.
I would not have changed the difficulty if not for Max Fried's and really honestly Fernando Cruz's implosion. That was a total meltdown.
Fastball for
That's not a
strike.
strike. It's just not.
Really had
Fuck
some
you.
run and finished a little up
All right, who's pitching right now, chat? Who did I just put in?
And that's one of those-
Lighter? Ward. Lighter can pitch the fifth. He can pitch the fifth.
Back to the dugout.
And he actually looked pretty good. He's locked in today.
Third, one gone. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically, that high fastball.
The hell was that?
gets Close to the top
Now
of the strike
batting,
zone.
the
A hitter,
designated hitter.
if he's prepared for it.
Timing good. See,
That one just had that little
that's where the PCI fans
indicates
definitely have a good argument.
rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity. as
Timing good, and I didn't hit the ball.
Internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So now 2 on.
Let's go, Rice.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the
Rice stays walking.
I guess he
Now
saw it
batting,
really well.
the third baseman.
Really nice play to
Rourke.
Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. Next pitch off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Let's go, chat.
Big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Let's go! Let's go, chat! You're not stopping! You're not stopping! Go!
He'll score 2 runs or 8.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason.
Let's go.
More likely to get
Let's go, chat.
when you connect and it jumps off your bat like that.
I ain't hear no bell. Caleb goes, Unk, stop stuffing your face. Well, 1, Caleb, don't worry. We're still hitting. 2, I am done. Good shit, Waldo. How about fucking us, Waldo Cabrera? I do want to have you guys over here, though.
Back to the top of the Yankees.
I want to keep looking over.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Austin Wells. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone.
Let's go. Let's go. Takes have been good. Takes have been good. And 3 runs this inning, no matter what. In the 4th, yo, like, because we have so much time with the, overcome this deficit. This is a W of an inning. But, we ain't done nothing yet.
3-1. In the dirt.
Go Wells.
In the Arizona bullpen.
Kind of need Judge to do something today, to be honest.
Throwing for manager
It's been a minute.
Montgomery getting cranked up as well.
Nope.
And ball 4 to aboard.
All right, attaboy Wells. Here we go, chat. Let's go.
The right fielder, number 99.
It's Aaron Judge.
Aaron.
Does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hit
All right, so they're keeping it in Gallon. This could be his last batter. Bottom of the 4th. Yankees down by 5. 2 on. Here's Judge, 2 outs. 98 pitches for Gallon. It's fine. Honestly, I'm still glad I check swing on that. That was a pretty good pitch, and I wouldn't have done shit with it. I would have grinded it to 3rd.
He's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Oh! That'll score Waldo. Wells over to 3rd. RBI single for Judge, chat. We're chipping away, baby. We're fucking chipping away. And I assume they're going to go to the bullpen. I'd have to assume. They're not. And the lefty Bellinger is up, so we'll take advantage of them being idiots. That's what we got to do. Didn't like that pitch, chat. I did not like that pitch. Still, Doc. Yeah, hey, what up, Doc? Good to see you, pal.
And downstairs.
Well, really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Right side. He takes it on his own.
Cool. Chat, we're all right. That was a very good inning. It was a very good inning. And honestly, I didn't hate that swing and pitch selection with Bellinger. So all things good there. Good shit. Judge getting back on the board with he was kind of cooling off for 5 minutes. But let's go. Let's go. Cut the lead in half, chat. That's what we just did. We cut the lead in half, and now we need Mark Leiter, who looked good in the 4th, to follow it up with a scoreless inning here. Now, I'm gonna play it batter by batter in terms of bullpen management. But if say like anybody gets on, we'll get somebody up. Because the heart of the order is, the top of the lineup is next. So I definitely want to be ready with that. But
the wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
Let's go, Leiter. Ground ball to the middle. Come on, Vault, make a play. I need you to make a play, pal. Out. Let's go, chat. Dan, you're gonna play every game. Realistically speaking, like, well, on stream, are you asking? To be honest, probably no. So far, yes, that's the case. I do play every game, though, yes. Come on, Jazz. Can I dive? Nice play. Spins over to 1st. Let's go. We're locked in, baby. I'm not going to stream every game, just realistically speaking, but I don't sim, no. Only way I would sim is if, like, if somebody, and this only time this ever happened was last year because the game kind of got boring, but this one is in a good spot as of right now, 2 weeks in. If I just stopped playing and then, like, playoffs rolled around, like, I would sim the playoffs and then, play the postseason nice. Way to be, Leiter. But no, dude, I think we're kind of like, we're at episode 4 now. We're kind of coasting with this in a way, man. Like, if you would have told me, like, the episode 1 was the only one I'd ever did, like, just knowing how I roll, and, like, it is MLB The Show, actual season starting soon, like, I would have believed that. But now we're already on episode 4. We've played every single game. Like, I am attached to, like, the streaming side of this franchise. Obviously, I love chilling with you guys. We'll see what happens come this season, like the watch parties, because that obviously took a lot of my time. But nah, man, I think we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing this. Don't worry, it ain't going nowhere. At least as of right now. Take it. We'll take a chat. Doc, you're not wrong. Dude. You're not wrong. But all right, lefty. Speaking of, Jazz versus AJ Pook. Where's a Puck? I know who this guy is, but I don't know how to say it. Yo, if I still had 1 strike, honestly, I would consider button Jazz. Well, then he hits Goldschmidt first, but I just lefty in general I don't like, and Jazz is not good against lefties, so.
Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Let's go, Chad. Ah!
Could be 2. Perdomo to second on a nailer. They get 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That's all good.
The left fielder.
What are you talking about, Coop? You're not actually playing the game, right? It's playing itself.
Stepping in down
I mean, I'm playing the computer right now, if that's what you're talking about. I mean, I'm obviously playing. I don't know if that's what your question was, so.
Balls in a strike.
Let's go, Jason.
Down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Jason's batting 350.
Off the plate inside. 3-1.
Swing.
Next offering is fouled back.
That had to have been timing good.
Back to right.
Yeah, Coop. Of course. Yep.
And that's the inning.
Be the controller. I don't even mean in a condescending way, but like, are you aware of MLB The Show and shit? If not, bro, do I got a world to show you? But yeah, no. Yep.
In this series as we
I probably should have had somebody up. I'm a idiot. All right, we're gonna maneuver this. I may just have to turn the warm-up thing off, to be honest. I always, not in my regular just playing on my own, but when I'm streaming, I always forget to warm guys up. Which, yo, like, our bullpen low-key needs a day off, to be honest, so I don't want to get too crazy here, but... We're gonna get Cousins up. And we'll, you know, we'll... Leiter has looked good. How many innings has he pitched? This is what, 1 2/3 now? You know what, man? We're kind of in a tough spot. I need you to fucking give me another couple outs or so. You want to take me to arbitration? You give me a couple extra outs. Just kidding. I mean, I kind of do need it. My bullpen will be taxed.
stays alive.
Not a bad pitch, though.
That wasn't an easy.
And what? He's only at 19 pitches anyways. We're chilling.
Much easier to do damage
Efficient.
against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Way outside. And it's
I thought the splitter more, bro. Like, is this Mark Leiter pitching? Like, what are we doing? Nice pitch! Boy, my bad. That wasn't even the splitter. That was the sweeper. Thought it was a splitter.
Stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
X's splitter. Chat, is Mark Leiter fucking nasty, dude?
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment.
Yeah, no, I'm not roasting you, Coop.
It's just so tough to put.
Actually, that's kind of cool. You're like not fully aware of it, if you're not. But yeah.
Now up next for Arizona, Randall Griffin.
Honestly, bro, I'm not sure if you have a gaming console or not, but like you can get it on Xbox too.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early
And man,
on.
like
Definitely helped them get
Xbox
off
is
the
not that this is like cheap. Obviously, like you just have this in your back pocket. But if you're somebody like wanted to get in with the show and like you're totally out of the video game scene, I think you can get like an Xbox. What was it, Xbox S, or like the base model version that you could play MLB on for like $200. So if you're looking to get into it, dude, I would just, obviously if you can, go that route and then just
Outside low, 2-1.
get the game, and there you go, you're off and running. But yo, Leiter's pitching well. Let's see if we can get Grichuk out, who's been kind of a thorn on my side the last couple days.
Strike two.
By that I mean like the last hour of my life, but Dude, Mark Leiter fucking Jr., baby. Let's go.
So they make short work of him there. 7-9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Yankees.
Is it 5 years? Yeah, I guess it is. I almost want to say it's going on 6 now, Doc. It's crazy. I'm not saying it feels that way, but I want to say it was 19, right? So it'll be. Well, I guess you're right. So it'll be what, 6 years this November? I think. When did the PS5 come out? Was it 18? It wasn't 18, right? No way. Or was it 20?
2-2 after the foul ball.
No, it wasn't 20. Maybe it was. I don't know. All right, let's go, Volt.
This
Get
one
out of
in
play,
the air,
please.
right field. Carroll
Come
hustling
on.
after it.
Annoying.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
I got a juice PC and I want to get the game, but it's only. Yeah. November 20. I got you.
Now bat.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Designated hitter.
Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Yeah, you know, once they went on Xbox, I'm surprised they didn't.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
I'm surprised they didn't do a PC version. I'm not pinch hitting for Rice. I might up his stats, to be honest, chat. Would that be? Fuck. Would that be Bush League? That was bad. Oh wait, that was only 2 strikes. Why did I think that was strike 3? And yo, even like game to game, like just playing a fucking video game, like lefty versus lefty is tougher.
Down, base is empty. Misses, and accounts full.
Need a Freddie Freeman going, so. Let's go Rice. I think I want to up Rice's power. Get through, attaboy, let's go. Let's go, chat. I don't know why you slid, but whatever. Yo, if you're in here, by the way, we're watching later on. If you don't mind, if you could drop a like on the stream, not a huge deal, but if you can, it does help out a bunch. All right, 1 out single for Rice. We're gonna schedule Cousins for the 7th. Get out, ball. No way that gets out. No way that's getting. Oh, fuck. God damn it, chat.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's moving in from right field right now.
Kind of need to, like, that 4 spot was nice. That got us back in it, obviously, but fuck, man, we kind of need, like, don't need, but like a 2-run bomb here would be like, all right, let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying? Nice, attaboy. Yo, chat, we need Judge to go deep, honestly. I shouldn't say that. We don't need him to go. He just came through last time. Like we need Judge to come through one way or another. Give me another RBI single. And they're keeping in the lefty. They're keeping in the lefty. So right now Judge is at 409, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. So the stats are great, and overall he's been fine. He just had like 1 bad game. Right? I need to get a pitch to hit and just fucking obliterate it. Good eye. We got Belly on deck.
The lead runner at second. Wells on at first with 2 down.
I gotta schedule Cousins, but if I don't schedule, he is warming up. I know that. Oh, that was the pitch, dude.
Judge spoils
That was the pitch. Let me make sure Cousins is. Yeah, let's do that. Wait a second. Hold on. Let me make sure. Righty, lefty. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, yo, I think I can roster math-wise. I might drop a bench player. Like, maybe I'll just send Peraza down and then call up, like, Yon just Gomez and get another pen on. I kind of need that, to be honest, if they let me. I don't know. Where am I at? Because you can't have more than 13 pitchers on your staff. Fuck. Shit. That's not great. At least you got called up, little boy. Kyle, why do you got to talk to me like that? I know, though. I know. I saw that. The Yankees did the classic, Boone, always sucks to do this because you put yourself in a real great spot and they pretend they're sending him down. Which, the player has to know with how many videos those are. There are those these days. It's like, you just know it's bullshit by the way they present it. Like, but no, good for a scar. For those who don't know, the dude was, like, Joel Sherman had a really good, just, like, overall story on everything that happened. But he, I should say happened. But, like, basically, late round pick by the Orioles. Never really got off his feet in the minor leagues. Didn't hit, and the Orioles try to move him off a catcher, make him a first baseman, and the dude's like 31 years old, and as of a month ago, or no, excuse me, like a year ago, year and change, he was like going through independent leagues, like signing with these like random, like, he was like in the Mexican league, he was driving for Uber, he was substitute teaching, he was teaching youth baseball teams to make some money on the side. Like, the dude was like struggling and making ends meet, but didn't give up, and he kept independent leagues and all this. Was in Yankees spring training last year, just straight up as an extra catcher to like catch bullpens and shit. JC Escara, and then I think it was he was signed to a minor league deal. Anyways, he hit well in double and AAA. Came into this year with a chance to win the job, and he fucking raked. And dude's at some point going to make his major league debut as Yankees backup catcher at 31 years old. Whenever that time comes, which, will be in the first, like, whatever, week or 2 of the season, but it's awesome. Shout out JC Escar, who he follows Yankees staff too. All right, let's go, cuz. Let's get out of this, and then we have to hit Chad. We have to, because it's getting late. It's getting late. All right, I hate foul balls. Foul balls drive me fucking crazy. Who do I have playing left field? So I just, after the game we played earlier, I put Jason back in left, because when I started this, Doc, I was still kind of holding out hope that, like, the Yankees would come to their senses, put him in center, Bellinger in left. At this point, the only thing that's happening, and it's still early enough in the franchise where I can kind of just, like, you know, in hindsight, like, correct things. So Jason will be the left fielder until, you know, unless we find out next week, okay, he's going to play center. But, yeah. So I got Jason left, Bellinger in center. Ryan Thompson, he's pretty decent, right? Yeah, he is. He's solid. He's solid. That's how I know him. Tampa Bay, yep. Sideline. I kind of like the matchup with Bellinger sideline. Oh, I should see him decently here with a lefty. Good take. Let's go, chat. Oh, that's not, no doubt, Doc. Of course he can. He's a great center fielder. I think it's more so a matter if he can handle left field, no problem, and handle it well, and left field's a more difficult position to play. And instead of having Jason play there, who's less, I don't want to say, like, obviously not talented defensively, but clearly at this point in the careers, less skilled defensively, Bellinger should be in left. And not to mention, center's Jason's natural position, but, you know, I'm feeling like a broken record with all this stuff. I know mostly you guys all share the same idea. It is what it is. It's truly not the end of the world. We'll see how it goes. The really encouraging thing, we're kind of just like reassuring more so, is like, Jason has turned it on in spring. Over the last few weeks, really you take it the first like week of his at-bats in spring, and Jason has hit. He's hit. His OPS, as of right now, barring what he did in today's game if he played, is above 800 in spring, which is awesome. That's the main thing with Jason is his bat, so. Damn, bro. What a goal streak. He hit double and it was.
Try to go again with the fastball.
I knew he did something.
Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
I gotta get on. I gotta get on, chat, any way possible.
One down, base is empty.
That's
Good at bat right there. He was down.
that was a nice take. Now wasn't that? That was a nice take, chat.
Very close off the
The batter,
outside
number
corner.
13.
Easily been called
Second
strike.
base.
Yeah, I haven't played. I mean, DD Forden, I'm pretty much always kind of good off of, anyways. Road to the show, like I always have the idea of like, oh, maybe I'll play some Road to the show. I don't know, like it's probably much more just like how I am with like I love the Yankees, obviously,
Swing of the bat right here. Try to
which you
close
guys
that
obviously
gap,
do too.
but,
But like
you know, at the very
when I boot
least,
up MLB the show, like there's no world where I don't want to just like go in my franchise, you know? Oh man, I was jumpy on that pitch. I should have sent that shit to the second deck, chat. Let's go Yankees. Look at that guy. Take. Stay.
In the dirt.
You playing right now, Hector? Bro, one of the rookie pitchers got mad at me for playing the board. What was it, Kyle? Hold on, let me read it again. Oh, dude, Neil, you're not turning 2 on that, bro. You're not turning 2 on that.
Double play.
Shit.
What a quick killing to end the inning. Starting to run out of outs. Unable to chip away.
So what he said is true. What Book Shambi said is true. We are starting to run out of outs. But keep in mind, we were down 8-0 at one point in this game. If you think I'm giving up down 4 with 6 outs left to go, you're on fucking crack. And honestly, we might have Cousins go 2 innings. Unless there's 2 lefties here coming up, then we'll probably do Tim Hill. Lefty switch. That's a good matchup for Cousins. So we're gonna keep him in.
There's a strike.
We can go backdoor slide on these lefties.
Right there.
We can fire, jam that slider in maybe. Nice. Would it be Wells? Would it hold on, huh? One day, that a boy.
The batter will be the shortstop.
Hit a fastball outside.
One down, base is empty. Shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Let's do that again, but low.
That
3 balls, 1 strike.
That swing always looks so ridiculous in this game. Yo, word, we got 150 people in here? Hell yeah. What up, yo? For those just joining, again, we were down 8-0, and we cut it in half, so. Just hang with me here. We got 6 outs left to go. 6 outs left to go, and it's definitely gotten interesting, so. Come on, cuz.
And that's ball 4.
That was so fucking dumb, dude. Holy shit.
Well, that's
That was
a nice
pathetic.
job grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot
I was
of
trying to just, like,
pitches and ends up drawing the wall.
no think,
Very gritty.
slam a fastball in there, and I
Just off the
brutally
outside
missed.
edge. And it's 2-1.
tell Marte, this is dangerous, dude. Let me do a mound visit. Give Hamilton some time to warm up. Might go to him. We'll give Cousins Marte, but let's see. Good pitch.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's in there at the knees for a strike.
We're going to go back to a slider again, chat. Not backdoor enough. We'll do it again.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's dangerous. Chat, I'm going to go fastball up and in.
The 2-2. And down
Let's
on
go.
strike.
Let's go, chat.
He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or,
Hey, Alexander, we're making progress, bro. Hang with me. Hang with me. All right, we're going to go to Hamilton here, and then we got 6 outs left to go. We're going to hit, chat. We're going to fucking hit, I promise.
The cleanup hitter.
Or I promise I'm going to try.
And here comes the Yankees.
Yeah, get out there, Boone. Cousins, good shit. And really, you know, the bullpen post Fried and Cruz has been fine. Like, Leiter was awesome. Cousins pretty much, he did his job, and let's see if Hamilton does his, but
That one is downstairs. And it's
if we lose this game, like, the story is obviously the pitching, and, you know, Fried, a bad second start. After being really good in game 1.
fouled off.
And then Fernando Cruz just fucking, I don't know what he was doing. And I like Fernando Cruz a lot, but he was a fucking meatball this
Ground ball,
afternoon.
base hit right field. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out.
All right, chat. I'm gonna grab another drink. BRB, yo, 2 seconds. Let me throw these ones out. God damn, bro. This feels like an actual fucking... This feels like a real game. All right, chat. We locked. Who do we got coming up? We got 6 outs to score 4 runs. How we doing, yo?
Back now.
All right, lefty in. Joe Manaply.
Into the bottom of the 8th. Joe Mansupply.
well, I got to think he probably
What do we got? Do we got
extra in the tank facing his former team. And
Jason?
there's not a
Former
player
team.
that doesn't get over
How many innings did Joe Manaply pitch with us? Come on with that crap, dude. All right, but let's go, Jason. Now, Jason not as good against lefties. But
Next offering is in for a strike.
I know, Chad. That was a dipshit take. But up the middle, get through. That's through, baby. Let's go. Good start, chat. Good start.
Man aboard.
Where you at now, Cat? Yo, dude, I will say. I mean, I'm in Hoboken, but I grew up like South Jersey.
Anthony Volpe.
I love it up here, dude. I love it up here. But that's because like I didn't grow up around here, so it's like still very new and shit. I'm not gonna warm up Weaver and whatnot until we gotta make more of a dent. Like if this is a 1-run game, I'll bring in Weaver. But for now, we'll just stick with Hamilton for the
Everybody's got to
ninth.
look over the shoulder and say,
Honestly, we'll
"Who's gonna
probably
keep the line moving?"
almost definitely stick with Hamilton for the ninth, unless like we tie it up.
They might want to steal
We'll see.
second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher
Let's go,
that has
Volt.
one of the best pop times in the game. He needs
Dak!
to pick his spot very wisely.
Mansupply checks over to first. and
Oh, I
he's
love it,
back.
man. Love it. My sister used to live here. That's like how I knew, like what it was in the first place, and I kind of just
Next offering misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking ball.
Followed her
away.
footsteps.
He's going to have to come firm inside to
Let's go, Volt. 3-1.
that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one ripped left field.
honestly, yo, I thought that shit was gone. So good thing I fucking saved. Pay attention, back! No! No!
Now he tries to get back, but he can't.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ben.
So man aboard. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice.
That just fucking guaranteed, Chad, I'm gonna win this game. That was awful. That was awful. That was so awful. So awful. Dude, I might want to fucking pinch hit for Rice against the lefty, to be honest. I mean, not applying real world logic here, but just. No, I'm not doing that. That was so bad, Chad. I'm sorry. That was so bad. That was a fool's fucking mistake.
Bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 4, 2
Rice
more.
is walking.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out.
I know, that was such an L, dude. Yeah, word. I'm benching fucking Jason for that. That's a good call. Alright, at least our hero is up now, though, Chad. Wait, dude, that was just one out. We still got first, second one out. Good pitch, good pitch, good pitch. Credit where it's due.
Justin Martinez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ginkle, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Let's go, Chad. Nice, baby! Work. We're chipping away, Chad. We're chipping away. And we're gonna be smart. We're gonna be smart in the base pass, yo. My throat's feeling all fucking scratchy from all the screaming I've been doing today. That's great. That's a cool shot. Would it be Waldo? Dude, Waldo's like literally been my best hitter so far. It's insane. That's what, like 10 RBIs now on the year? 11 RBIs? And he didn't play the second game of the season because I was doing like a Peraza platoon against lefties. Which I'm not doing anymore.
Number 63.
Justin Martinez. All right, let's go, Wells. I might start warming up.
The tying run at the plate. And the count 1-2.
We'll tell Weaver to like start stretching and shit. We're still down by 3. Is this our closer? Fallacy to the predetermined outcome, Anthony. Kind of, I didn't love that call, to be honest. I really did in chat. Now, it's in the hands of our captain. Chat, I'm going to put you guys off to the side for a second. I need to lock in.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Tying run at the plate. Swinging a ball driven to center.
Get out, ball. Get out, ball. No, dude. Come on, bro.
It's now an 8-5 ball game.
All right.
Back after this on the show.
I thought that shit was getting out, bro. I thought that shit was fucking getting out. I thought it was gonna be that animation where they get to the wall and then they start and then they jump and like. God damn. All right, let's go Hamilton. I need to score us in here, no doubt. Obviously.
The 1-1 is foul.
Let's breeze through this a little bit quick. Why does Hamilton's hair look like he's wearing like a Velcro cap? You see that? That bitch. Hamilton's wind up so quick, bro. I gotta remind myself of that every time I use him. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Damn it.
The air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
So who do I got to do up? I got Belly, Goldschmidt,
The left fielder.
Jazz. Down by 3 tonight.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Base is empty, 1 away. You're the top
Bolt.
of the 9th. Out to short.
Oh, well. At least Volpe's filling his position now, Chad. That's good. What's that, Chris? What's the elephant in the room?
Now the D-backs
Yeah, that was rough.
Gabriel Moreno.
108 off the bat. I fucking love you guys. You guys got my back. Let's go. 3 more outs, though. 3 more outs. We still have a chance.
Trying to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Come on, swing the bat, huh?
And a full count now.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umps.
All right, Chad, let's see what we got. Is the couch real? Oh, yeah. Are you talking about my baseball, my warehouse card? One of my facts was he has a couch in his kitchen. Hell yeah, yo. Hell yeah.
It's the Diamondbacks and the Yankees 5.
I have 3 couches in my crib, as ridiculous as it sounds. but it's part of the vibe. Chat. I got one in my kitchen,
Kevin Ginkel.
which I just put in there because I was like hosting a Friendsgiving, and we put it in there to like make room in the living room for like the quasi dining table thing. I ended up liking it so much, I was like, that kind of fits. But,
We'll see if he can wrap up the
all right,
week and get himself a
we're
save.
gonna play smart. We're gonna play smooth. Got
In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
chat. I'm gonna turn off my chat feed for a moment.
And Paul Goldschmidt
Just see if I can
in.
make anything happen
The
here.
D-backs leading by 3 in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball, Naylor.
It's in the code, dude. It's in the code that I was supposed to lose Game 6 of the season.
That play
Let's just
won't
be
trending
honest.
on social
The
media
batter,
later
number
on, but it's
13,
still important to
second
execute it
baseman,
to perfection.
yeah.
This game is a lot harder than it looks.
Junior.
Now he steps out as time is granted.
Jazz, get on. Just get on.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ginkel is just 1 strike away.
Get out, ball.
To right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game.
Well, chat,
Diamondbacks salvage the finale of this.
we made a valiant effort. We were down 8-0.
Total team effort.
Whatever.
6 pitches.
Hey, we won the first 2 games, ended up losing Game 3, and this keeps things interesting. Okay, we're back to 500. We're 3-3 through 2 series. Let's pull up the box score and shit. It's all good, dude. I'm cool with it. It's all good. I would have liked to win the game, but you know, this keeps the realism side of things. That way, I'm stressed going to the next one. It makes it all the more important. Free shit the bed though. All good. Ain't gonna hold them against, in real life. Cruz is, really shitty himself, and a lot of those runs from Fried are, via Cruz coming in with them inherited. But no homers today. Offense was decent. I mean, offense was ultimately fine, ish. Obviously, we put it back to Hall of Fame after we were down 8-0. But yeah, all good. That's gonna happen. I'm kind of glad we got a. If I'm gonna have a devastating loss, I'm actually glad it was on stream. Because then when we come back the next time and we fucking bounce the Pittsburgh fucking Pirates, it'll be all the more rewarding. But let's do a quick little stat check and chat, and then I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be back definitely this coming week, and then of course opening days on Thursday. But let's just do a little. I want to see OBPs. Where are the stats? Damn it! Now you fucking bastard. Waldo's been nuts. So Waldo's literally been my best hitter. Let's go by OPS, actually. Jason's been really good. Look at that, 440 OBP. Hope his OPS is above 800, so we'll take that. Other than that, man, it's really... Yo, look at Rice's OBP, though. That's nice. Chat, should we up Rice's power? Oh, I love you guys. I fucking love you guys. Yo, that's gonna do it for this stream, though. We'll be back soon, and we'll pick it up with the Pirates series, and we might add just a little bit to Ben Rice's power. I mean, the dude is fucking smoking the ball in real life. I don't think that's me, being that outlandish. Okay, but appreciate you guys being here for real. Drop a like on the stream if you don't mind. Again, we'll be back soon, but otherwise, opening days on Thursday, and that of course sees the return of watch parties, which I can't fucking wait for, yo. It's at Dan on Rourke, Kyle. At Dan on Rourke on Twitter and Instagram, but mainly follow Yanks Av on Instagram. Also on Facebook as well for the up-to-minute news. Season starts next week, yo. More MLB The Show in the meantime. But until then, see you guys next time. Let's go Yanks, baby.